Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to speak about the subject of how to always think positively. Well, first of all, always is impossible. You can't always be positive. We're human, we have emotions, and because of that, we're just gonna keep on going between different kinds of states of mind, and it's just not always possible to be positive on all the time. It's kind of like somebody who's happy all the time and laughing. Well, if you do that, well, basically you're insane. So, but at the same time, there's the reason I'm talking about this is because there is a way for you as a human being to actually think positively more often and practically all the time, really, in some ways. To do that, first of all, you need to understand that we are all human. So because of that, we all have self-doubts. And if we all have self-doubts, there's going to be moments where we can kind of possibly actually do things in a certain way that is not going to help us in our future. It could be drinking too much. It could be procrastinating too much. It could be eating the wrong food all the time. Or it could just be hanging out with the wrong people and making the wrong choices. And obviously, sometimes we do need to make mistakes because it's life, and a life without mistakes would not be normal. And what normally starts as, at the same time, what you got to understand is that we have a tendency to protect ourselves anyways. So we're not there to basically kill ourselves. Some people are suicidal, some people do silly things to hurt their body, but most of the time we as humans are trying to protect ourselves or protecting our humanity, because deep down we know that we're fragile, even though we live as if we're forever. But in order to be more positive, you kind of have to give up those self-doubts. You kind of have to accept the fact that you're not perfect, and you kind of have to accept the fact also that you can fail. And one thing that I've noticed is, for example, a quote that kind of Jim Carrey said at one point, and it has nothing to do with the sadness that it does have to do with the fact that he was born poor and all that, but he saw his dad work at this tire factory for years, and at one point he got fired. And supposedly that job was a safe job, a job that would have given him an opportunity to make money for the rest of his life. Yet he got fired. So that safe job, where he was miserable at, fired him. So it was actually at that point that he thought, I love comedy. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I'm still a kid, and I want to get better at it, and I want to make that my life. So what he did was that he said, I prefer and I much rather fail at something that I don't like than to fail at something that I dislike and will have regrets later on in life. So his point is, again, it's better to fail at something that you do like. So don't be scared to fail. Don't be scared to accept challenges, because life is made out of challenges. And it's only by failing, and failing hard sometimes, that you will get to that higher level. And even by failing, it's not really a failure. Again, we're here for such a small amount of time. If you got embarrassed at one point in life or another, chances are that people won't remember it. And if they do remember the event, they probably won't remember who it was. And you see it even with people who are famous. Things are quickly forgotten. We're human after all, and memory is as good as what we want to remember, because we have imagination and we change things and we change our mind on a lot of things. So that's basically my point. So in order to be positive, don't be scared to dream big. Don't be scared to fail. And Don't be scared to do the things that can actually make a change in your life in a positive way. So that's it. That's all I have to say on the subject. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.